California Cooking. It's time to watch a little football, and I'm getting you ready for the big game, starting with LA Rams player Sebastian Joseph-Day, who's showing me how to cook up his favorite wings. Then on my game day menu, I've got a buffalo chicken sandwich and nachos, of course. And if you prefer takeout, Barbie-Q is a great new spot in Encino, with everything from ribs, Polish sausages, Reuben sandwiches, and more. Sebastian Joseph-Day may not be in the Super Bowl this year, but the starting nose tackle for the LA Rams eats like he has a big game every day. He showed me what he's cooking up for the Super Bowl and told me about his new online food show. Take a look. Hey, Sebastian.
What's up, Jess? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Excited for this interview. It's awesome.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, first of all, on an amazing season. What was this? I can't imagine. I think at the beginning of the pandemic, everyone's like, how are professional athletes going to play games in empty stadiums? What was 2020 like for you?
Yeah, 2020 was definitely an experience, definitely a challenge. I feel like through anything, kind of like we say in football, false adversity it's kind of going to build character in the long run. It's going to be totally worth it when we get out of this thing. But it's definitely been a challenge. It's definitely been hard. But like I said, I think brighter days are ahead, and that's kind of nice.
Yeah. So what's it like, playing for the Rams now, being in LA? What do you think of LA? How are you liking it so far?
No, LA's fire. I love it. I love everything about it. The vibes are awesome. The people are cool. The food's awesome. So many beautiful restaurants and beautiful scenic places to go see, and you can't really beat it.
Yeah. You've got this new YouTube series called Dine N Bash, which I think is such a great name. But why is food so important to you?
So my love of food comes from my mother and my father. Both of them derived from Haiti. They both came here in their mid-20s, early 20s.
Yeah.
And my mom's a phenomenal cook. And so growing up, they've always made these extravagant meals and I've tried everything. Now, what I was thinking was, since I love food, especially during this pandemic, why not highlight these amazing restaurant owners, during these hard times and telling their story, and why not also dive deeper and highlight the people that own these stores? Because we go out to eat all the time, we go out to great restaurants all the time, but we don't truly know the story of how the restaurant became a restaurant or the owners. Yeah. So I feel like we're breaking that third wall kinda, and it gives the viewers something personal to connect to, right?
Let's talk what you're going to be eating on Super Bowl Sunday.
Classical wings. I do the wings. Probably, some guac.
Oh yeah.
Always gonna have the water on deck. I don't do any juices. I don't do any juices.
Any beer? Any cocktail?
I don't do any beer. I stay away. Believe it or not, I stay away from beer because of the carbs. If I drink, I'll just drink something on the rocks.
Okay. Keep it clean. I peeked in on your kitchen earlier, and you had made a little something. Tell me about these wings that you're known for.
They're done up solidly well. This is how I made these bad boys. Yeah. Go and get your chicken. Then you get, I have to clean my chicken, a red wine for your liking, a cooking red wine is your liking, or some lemon, and you just clean the chicken with that, massage it, rub it down. If it's lemon, I'll kind of rub it down. With the lemon, I'll cut it in half, cut a couple lemons and rub down each wing, just to make sure it's real clean. Yep. I'll use some garlic, some classic garlic salt, put some chipotle powder, put it in the pot. Yeah. A little minced onion, put some crushed red pepper, and some Szechuan Goya. Oh yeah. I usually add some cloves, and a little bit of oregano and thyme.
Now, how long do you let it sit in those spices?
I boil the water and then I let it sit for about 30 minutes while mixing with the spices. And you're gonna see when you're turning the chicken, you're gonna be able to lift up the chicken with like a big spoon. You'll be able to see, obviously it's cooking, and so you cook it for like 30 to 35 minutes. Now,
Sebastian, I have a feeling you don't fry those wings, you bake them.
Yes, no, nothing fried in this body.
Yes.
For the best results, we probably want to do it for 350 for 10 minutes.
Okay.
You get these bad boys right here. You might add some parsley on it, a little bit of parsley on top. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, you have it, there you have it.
I enjoyed it, and it was so nice talking to you. We expect to see the Rams in the Super Bowl next year.
Definitely, that's the plan. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for having me, and God bless.
God bless. All the best, Sebastian. Oh my gosh, I love Sebastian. What a sweetheart. And those wings looked so good. Thanks, Sebastian. Coming up, Levi and I are making nachos. Then it's a great takeout option for the big game. I'm tasting all the delicious specialties at Barbie-Q. But first, I'm gonna make a mouth-watering buffalo chicken sandwich with a creamy, crunchy blue cheese slaw. That's coming up next. Even if it's just you and your immediate family watching the Super Bowl this year, you still need some delicious menu items. So, my buffalo chicken sandwich is definitely gonna score you some points with everyone in the house. Okay, we're getting you guys ready for the Super Bowl, and normally you might have a house full of people, all the hors d'oeuvres and everybody sharing snacks. This year, not gonna be the case. It's gonna be a smaller gathering. So I'm gonna make something that I wouldn't normally make for a Super Bowl party, but when it's just the family, this is exactly what I want when I'm watching the game. A buffalo chicken sandwich. So Frank's Red Hot. This is how you do buffalo wings, with this and a little butter. We're gonna start with our chicken, just 2 chicken breasts, and I'm gonna turn them into 4. So what I do is, this is too thick, in my opinion, for a sandwich. So I'm gonna take a sharp serrated knife and just butterfly it and cut right through it. Now we're gonna dredge, because I wanna fry my chicken. We got our dredging station. I've got my panko, eggs, and then on that plate, we're gonna do some flour. And then what I like to do for each station, you gotta season. Salt, 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 and then onion powder and garlic powder. Scramble up our eggs. Just give it a little stir there. So chicken, going in first to our flour. I'm gonna get it all coated. Egg. Same method as you do like a chicken parm or a chicken fingers, and then panko. And I like panko just because it's crispier than your regular breadcrumb. Done. And now you just go down the line. Now we're gonna get frying up our chicken cutlets. So I'm gonna get my pan on medium, enough to coat the pan. It's not a deep fry, it's just a shallow pan fry. And you wanna make sure you get the oil hot enough when you put it in that it immediately starts to cook. You don't wanna put cold chicken into cold oil. It'll just soak it all up and be an oily mess. So we'll wait for a second for that. We've got our hot sauce right here. And to that, I would say that's tablespoon or 2 of butter. Gonna go in, and I'm gonna pop that in the microwave. So our butter melted into our hot sauce. Our oil heating up. Let's get our chicken in there. And this is what you want to hear. Hopefully we hear a nice sizzle. Yeah. While the chicken cooks, I'm gonna make some blue cheese dressing. And some people are ranch fans. If you love ranch, get yourself a bottle of ranch or make some ranch. But I don't love blue cheese, but I love blue cheese dressing. So, mayonnaise, sour cream, and I don't measure, I'm not sure, I just wanna make sure we have enough. I'm gonna mix that around, and I'm gonna hit it with just a little red wine vinegar, a tiny bit of salt because blue cheese is very salty, and then your blue cheese crumbles as much as you want. Blue cheese dressing. So easy, and unlike dressings you buy at the grocery store, which have all kinds of ingredients, this right here, 3 things go in it, you know what's in it. But what I'm gonna do with this dressing, I'm gonna make a slaw with all the flavors you know that go with buffalo wings. So carrots, celery, and then I'm gonna do a little iceberg and mix it in with the blue cheese and put that on the sandwich. Iceberg in. We've got our celery. So what I'm gonna do with the celery, I've got my mandolin right into the bowl. Also, all the leaves of the celery going in because those have so much flavor. Chicken. I've got a wire rack over a cookie sheet. So I want to let this drain. Look at those beauties, huh? Okay, these I'm gonna put in a warm oven just to keep them warm, even around 300, just for a couple of minutes. Shredded carrots. Going in. So you got your carrots, your celery, your blue cheese dressing, and then we mix it. Oh yeah. We're building our sandwich. So we've got our wing sauce, which is the Frank's Red Hot and butter. We've got our blue cheese slaw with carrots and celery and iceberg. Here's what we're gonna do. Hot sauce goes in. So we take our bun, find a chicken, and we dip. Chicken on our, look at that, you guys. Chicken on top, our blue cheese slaw. This is so messy, I'm sorry, but come on. I love a messy sandwich. This one, you need, I think, the bib, the wet naps, whatever you got. Oh my gosh, it tastes like chicken wings. Everything you want, all those flavors you want from chicken wings, but between a bun. That sandwich is so good. It's everything you want. It's spicy, it's crispy, it's creamy. Okay, but I'm not done with my game day menu. Coming up, Levi and I are making nachos with all of our favorite toppings, and then I'm getting a taste of a brand new barbecue spot in Encino. That's coming up next. From a buffalo chicken sandwich to another one of my favorite game day dishes, nothing beats a big old plate of nachos while watching the football game. And these easy nachos have become Levi's go-to snack. Can you tell everyone what we're gonna make?
Nachos!
Nachos! I think the whole neighborhood heard you. So, this is really not a recipe, but it's our favorite thing to eat. I introduced him to nachos, and like every kid and adult for that matter, he loved them. First thing we gotta do, cheese.
Oh yeah,
So-
cheese.
You get to dump the cheese. Not dump, actually, use your hand if you don't mind. And get all of the chips covered. Because that's the whole part of nachos. If a chip doesn't have cheese on it,
It's already good.
it's not really that good. Nope. Yeah. We're making enough nachos for a party here.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
All right, keep it on the tray though. Yes.
I'm gonna get a big scoop.
Okay.
We're almost out. I'm gonna get all of
Are you
it.
gonna just dump it all?
Yeah.
To add a little bit of protein and good stuff for us,
I want all of it.
some black beans. But we gotta spread them around. Spread them around. So I took I drained and rinsed them. I diced up a little orange bell pepper.
I'm not doing that, it's so wet.
Nachos going in a hot oven. 475, melt the cheese, and we better hurry before someone eats all the olives. How about some lettuce?
No.
Yes. See, that's what I'm trying to do with our nachos, Levi, is add some veggies. Come bring your olives over here. So we're gonna shred some iceberg
I'm
lettuce.
gonna eat all of them. I love olives so much.
I do too. Avocado. Do you like guacamole?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do a quick mashed avocado, not even a true guac.
Mashed?
Levi, can you do a job for me?
I-
Smash the avocado. Do
I
this.
taste better. I know.
And I'm gonna hit it with some lime. You know what else I'm gonna add to that? A few shakes of hot sauce.
No, it's okay.
Oh, also we need some salt.
cut it and smash it.
Nachos! All the cheese has melted, and while it's hot, I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit of chili powder on there, which isn't spicy, it's just got that taco kind of flavor. Little bit of cumin. Now, Levi, here we go with the rest of the toppings. Tomatoes, all your favorite olives going on, shredded lettuce. Yes, yes, yes. You ready for the guac? Levi, sour cream. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do you think about some jalapenos?
No,
No?
because it's gonna be too spicy if I eat too much.
Okay, so I'll put jalapenos on half. This is what I like to do. I like to use one chip like a spoon. What do you think?
I want some more seasoning on it.
The chili powder?
Mm-hmm.
I love looking for the nacho that has the most stuff on it. Love you.
I want more seasoning.
Those nachos hit the spot and you can just put anything on them. But if you don't want to lift a finger this Super Bowl Sunday, there is a new restaurant in Encino that has delicious barbecue, sandwiches, and some one-of-a-kind sides. Let's meet the owner of Barbie-Q. Hi, Fortune. Fortune Southern has to be the greatest name I've ever heard.
Thank you so much.
Your story is really cool because everybody knows that this has been obviously a tough time for restaurants. And so your story, it sounds like it started with a food truck. And then you're like, you know what? I want brick and mortar. I want a restaurant that's mine. But you did it during a pandemic.
I did. I had the food truck for about 5 years, and
Yeah.
the goal was always to, transfer into an actual brick and mortar. And I decided last year would be my last year on the food truck anyways, but I didn't know that it would be my last year due to the pandemic. Once the pandemic happened, all of the events obviously got canceled, so I just took it as kind of a sign to go ahead and do what I always wanted to do and, transfer into a restaurant.
Barbie-Q, it's B-A-R-B-I-E-Q. Tell me the idea behind that.
My food truck was actually not called Barbie-Q. The menu is pretty much the same, but when we added, more barbecue items to the menu, I was pondering how could we make it known that, we're a barbecue restaurant, but then still kind of make it somewhat cute and catchy.
Yeah.
And I was sitting on the bed one day and I was coming up with all these things, barbecue this, Barbie that, and then it just stuck out to me and was like, why don't we just name it Barbie-Q?
You are a Cleveland, Ohio girl, as am I. So we have that in common. And I always love speaking to other people from Ohio because I do think you kind of share, you share a mindset, you understand what it's like to be from Cleveland, the food of Cleveland. And I was reading an article where someone said, well, what exactly is the food of Cleveland, Ohio?
It's more so of a comfort type of thing. When I say Midwestern style barbecue, it's not necessarily the style of barbecue, it's more so the fact that we have something for everybody.
Yeah.
Most people love barbecue, but everyone doesn't love barbecue. So the idea is to have a menu that pretty much reaches everyone and there's something for everyone. So it's just this idea of all this comfort food just meshed into like one, big menu.
And I also know that Cleveland is known for Polish sausage.
Yeah.
And so, okay, Fortune, this arrived at my house, and this is the biggest Polish sausage sandwich with sweet potato fries, coleslaw. Okay, talk to me about what's going on here.
That is my version of the Polish girl. It's like a sweet and savory type of sandwich. And we have our special maple aioli that we put on the fries just to kind of bring everything together. And the sausage is a bit different because we don't grill our sausage, we deep fry them. So that way, when you go to bite it, it has like a snap to it.
Right, let's talk a little bit about because some food arrived here and it's so like you said, comforting, and it kind of, when you're craving something, like you got the mac and cheese, you got the ribs. What else is on the menu?
Our pulled pork is absolutely delicious. I always suggest that to people. Our Reubens also are very delicious. We make sure that we stack them really tall. There's a restaurant in Cleveland that I got the inspiration from. They were a good friend of my family, so I decided why not make our sandwiches huge since the rest of our food is huge.
So good, and I'm telling you too, I mean, that's this sauerkraut. I am a sauerkraut girl. Your sauerkraut is killer.
Oh good, I'm happy.
It's so good. We got baked beans and the ribs. The ribs are so tender. What's your secret?
I can't tell you the secret because then everyone's gonna do it at home and no one will come here. We do mix up our own sauce. Our sauce has actually been in the family for well over a decade. And I actually got the sauce from my mom, who originally came up with it, and I just kind of stole it from her, brought it to the restaurant, and it's been a hit. It's been going well.
Okay, so I'm thinking Super Bowl Sunday, when people watch this episode, this is like the perfect thing to get to go for Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes, it is. It is. It's very filling. Definitely party food, drinking food, family food.
Fortune, it was so nice to speak with you. Congratulations on Barbie-Q.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Bye. Go Browns. All of us Browns fans have this special connection. I'm telling you, next year's our year. It was so great meeting Fortune and seeing her restaurant dreams come true. That does it for us. Have a happy game day, and we'll see you next time.
Nachos! Medusa and they're there.
Either camera. Nachos! Nachos. Do that.
Nachos! This is the protein one.
You auditioning for a commercial to sell Labney or something? Okay, Mr. Hollywood.
Nachos keep eating and keep eating it.